Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Soldier Field.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Fields going to throw right away. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
On first down, Fields.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
On first and 10, here's Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. To the air again, Fields.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
9-yard line, second and 6. Now Fields.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. A shotgun handoff now, Foster. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over to the line of scrimmage. Foster on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Jackson now to throw on third down. And he is caught, pushing his way through. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Me and the homies can trade your outfits.
So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll try the right side to Foster. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there.
With his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Fields on first down.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. After 1, 7-3 the score.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Darnell Mooney.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bears are once again back in front.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Throwing is Jackson. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
Now they'll change things up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident. There's a lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away. And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Again, Fields. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a first down throw, Fields. He'll dump that one off to Moss, complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now Jackson on first down. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. He's to the 15. And they will score a pick six for Bears touchdown. Now there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson now. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And some room to run now. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They run up the middle with Foster. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Third down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 43 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Tucker now to add the point after. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On first down, it's Fields.
Throw left side, complete to Scott. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
To throw is Fields.
Touchdown! DJ Moore, 35 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Wants to try to add the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And again back to Kmet. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Fields. Got an open man. It's Scott. Now the Bears
Chargers will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the 50, here's Fields.
Open man here is Scott, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
To the air again, Fields. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Check play, coach. Keep it
A final shot before the break. Fields looking deep here for Mooney.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be held in by the
tight end Andrews. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
The first down carry for Foster. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Open man here is Foster.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he gets this one down to the 24. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Going up the middle, Foster. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8. He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Foster running left.
And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
They'll go again with Foster. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
On 3rd down, Foster. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Not what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Tucker's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's a run with Moss.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Third down, here's a run by Moss.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, Foster running right.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 40 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Foster, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Boy, a potential game changer there here in the 4th quarter to kick that out of bounds, and now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Fields. Quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On 2nd and 10, Fields.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good, solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw up for a loss.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
They're going to run for it. It's Moss.
And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10.
They keep it in the hands of Foster. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
76 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give. This is Foster.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Trims the tackle.
Nice.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
That's going to change things in a hurry. That shortens the field considerably, and now they're on the move.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Moss.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Right back to Moss. And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Here now, 3rd down.
We need 6 on this drive.
Now Fields.
Oh, and you can forget overtime. This is going to be a safety in the final minute of the game. Oh, my.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on